Proverbs 29 talks about this idea where there is no vision, people perish. I'm reminded of a story in the New Testament, it's actually Christmas, to be honest with you, about the Magi. The Magi had this vision of going to go see the newborn king because of the star in the sky and trying to figure these things out. And so on their way, knowing that it was going to be a long journey and knowing that they probably are going to experience difficult things along the way, they still went anyways. And it wasn't just to see a new baby, it wasn't to see a toddler, it was to see the new king. And like the Magi, in that vision that they had to continue to move forward to get to the new king, Jesus, after his resurrection, almost gives a sense, a vision to the church again. And this time he's telling his disciples, and he says this, go and make disciples. That's the vision that Jesus has for the church. There's really nothing else to it, is to go and make disciples. Now, here's the reality, is we like talking about it. You know, we like to have Bible studies about going making disciples. We like to go deeper in the idea of going making disciples. And we like to tell ourselves, yeah, we're a church that's going to go making disciples because, we're going to have more Bible studies to help make all these things out. None of those things are bad. But my question is when are we going to go? And it's not just about going to communities to serve people. It's actually going out to make disciples of all nations. When are we going to go and reach people, share the gospel with people? A number of years ago, when we think about vision, Liz and I came to Mansfield, Ohio, to a church at that time. It was about 50 people. And we kind of came kicking and screaming because we just didn't know what this was going to do. But all we know is that this church just didn't have any vision. They were trying not to die. And every church has this natural inclination when you're plateauing or when you're going backwards or when you're losing people, we kind of want to hunker down and hold on to everybody that we got. But the reality is that what did Jesus tell us to do? Go and make disciples. If you go and make disciples, you don't have to hunker down. You don't have to worry about what's going to take place because your vision is to do what the Magi did, that nothing was going to stop them to get to baby Jesus. Nothing was going to stop them to get to the newborn king. And the reality is that if we as a church understand vision, we will do whatever we can so that people would come to know him. And so 6 years ago, we showed them vision. We showed them that there's so many thousands of people in our community that aren't connected to the church and don't know Jesus. We're going to go and make disciples. And so over the last 6 years, we've gone from 50 to 500. And now because of vision again, we're excited that we're wanting to help other churches multiply as well. We want to help other churches potentially merge with us or revitalize. And we're getting ready to launch our first campus of a church that was almost dead in Ashland, Ohio. And because of that, that church is 2 months away from being launched, but they're already up from 60 when they were at 10 people. It's incredible to see what God can do when vision is in place. And like the Magi, the church today is to live out the vision that Jesus had for her. So may you and I be people of vision.